Good morning, USA. I'm a little bit hungover. I didn't take my sleep meds last night, and I kind of feel bad about that because I'm supposed to be taking them. But I fell asleep on the couch after eating, I don't even know how much. But I'm a bitch from Boston. Right? I'm a bitch from Boston. A real fucking city. And so, what is the one thing I need when I'm hungover? That's right, it's Dunkin'. So I'm gonna drive to Dunkin'. I don't know what else. I don't know what else. There's nothing. I mean, this might not even end up being a video. Sorry, I'm so hungover. Oh my god, my hair. I miss having straight hair so bad. I'm truly at a loss for words. I had a great night last night. So, let's go to Dunkin'. So cute, I'm 22 and I've got so much left to do. You turn 23, got that degree, get out the door, get on that knee, and get fucking married. I wish you the best, but that sounds like shit, and I'm so glad that I'm not it, 'cause I'm so cute. So I'm in Chicago, right? So I got my Dunkin'. It's fine. It's not great. But also we're in Illinois. I wouldn't expect them to understand God's miracle. So I guess that's fine. I was driving around, I was listening to music, and I was just, how do I begin this? I love driving around and listening to music. Despite the current gas prices, I had to refill my tank. Dude, it's not good out there, guys. So I was filling my gas tank, I was getting coffee, and I was like, I'm not ready to go home. Which is how most of these adventures start. Is by following the urge in your body that says, I'm not ready to go home. And that's what I do on nights out. That's what I do on days out. That's what I do every day. I'm not ready to be home. The world needs me. So I'm out in the world right now. I'm at the Shed Aquarium parking lot. And I'll be entering the shed unless it's wicked expensive because dude, it's $14 if you get here before 9:30 a.m. Who the fuck is getting here before 9:30 a.m.? I left my house at 9:30 to go get Dunkin', and now I'm here. It was $27 to park. $27 to park. What? Fucking insane. I hate this city! But anyways, I had a beautiful night last night. I went out with my friend. Well, I have like 3 friends, so I went out with one of my 3 friends and a bunch of her friends, who I think are very, very cool. So maybe we're friends now. Um, it's gotta stop doing that. I had a great time. I danced. I drank. I was hungover this morning, but I feel good now. And like I just was in such a good mood. I am in such a good mood. And I was reflecting on the Shed Aquarium. Well, I was reflecting on what is the furthest place that I know from me. And I was like, the Shed Aquarium. And I was drawn to the Shed for two reasons. It is the only place in Chicago where like only my father and I went. And so it's like a very special place. I don't go to the Shed with. However, there was a boy. And this is always how it starts, right? And he was like, we should go to the Shed, like we should do edibles and go to the Shed. Like classic Family Guy cutaway moment, right? I was like, yeah. And I was like, you know what? Like, I know this is like a thing for me and my dad. And last time I went to the Shed, I was like super depressed about my dad being dead. I mean, I still am. But it was in like November, so it had been like a couple months since my dad had passed. And so I went there to like feel connected to my dad, and I did, and it was very beautiful. It was very lovely, but I was very sad the entire time. And I've been being tested by certain people, which makes me sound. I gotta stop saying that. It makes me sound like evil. But so I was told this, like, oh, we should do edibles and go to the aquarium. And for the past week, this boy has been torturing me. He's been making me feel horrible, 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 horrible. Been so mean to me, and I've been nothing but a perfect angel. So I was like, I wanted to go to the Shed because I want to go alone because I want to reestablish that this is me and my father's place. So no, I'm not going with you. And like I can go by myself. I don't fucking need you to go to the Shed with me. And I'm gonna go sober because I don't need drugs to have a good time. But yeah, I started to realize recently that no one in my life treats me the way that certain men in this world treat me. My friends are all such lovely, kind, incredible human beings who have never made me cry. Or like if they have, it's like not their fault and I'm probably just drunk. But I don't think no, like my best friend Sophie, she's never made me cry. She's never made me cry. And so it's like, why am I putting up with people in my life that are making me cry? That are making me so sad and so miserable when nobody in my life treats me like this? Nobody in my life treats me like this. So why do you think you can? Why do you think you can? Why do you think you get to treat me like this? Why do you think you get to make me so miserable? I'm done being miserable. Because I'm a perfect angel. I'm at the Shed, going by myself, because I'm a beautiful woman, and I want to be seen by myself, because I'm beautiful, and single. And don't fucking want to change that. Because I make myself so happy. So I'm at the Shed. I'm wearing sweatpants and a big ass shirt. I don't think there's a dress code. Is there a dress code for the Shed Aquarium? Do you need to wear a bra at the Shed Aquarium? Because I am not. I am wearing underwear though, so I feel like it evens out. Question mark. But yeah, let's do a little fit check. I'm wearing my Milton Academy mom shirt, Urban Outfitters sweatpants, day old makeup. Check. Hair still a little bit straightened. I think I'm gonna finish my Dunkin' and begin my adventure. Mwah! Lori, we are attempting joy. Hello. So, I've been editing this video for the better part of a week. I know I look crazy. We'll get to that. And I couldn't figure out what to put in this middle section because it's just videos of fish, and I don't think I have anything interesting to say. And I woke up hungover this morning. Very hungover. And oh my god, I felt horrible. I was hungover last night, I think. It was like 4 a.m. and I was like, I feel like shit. I thought I had leftover pancakes, but I remember I threw them out because they were old. So I was like, I don't want pancakes. And I was like, I'm gonna DoorDash pancakes. But then I wasn't in, it was like Denny's or IHOP. And I was like, I'm not DoorDashing IHOP. Like, that's just a waste of money. And so I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll make pancakes. like a real woman, like a provider, like the woman I'm supposed to be. My hair looks crazy. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Should I put it up? Would that help with it? Give me a second. Okay, that's honestly probably more sanitary anyways. But while I'll go get the ingredients, we first have a beautiful message from my friends from last night.
Okay, I am at a pregame. These are fans of the Daily Jupia right here.
Yes.
Hi, everyone.
Guys, we're the biggest fans. We're about to go to Rhino Bar with Julia. We're so excited.
Yes!
And I just love Julia Price so much. She's really cool. And I think that this is awesome. Thank you so much.
Guys, are you guys excited to go to Rhino Bar?
We are very
Yes.
thrilled to go. It's become a weekly routine.
I've never-
we love it.
I've never been there without Julia Price. It's true.
It's true. It's very true. Last time we were there was quite something.
And right now, I'm waiting for my mom to text me back because she's a hoe.
your mom's a hoe?
Just kidding, Emma. I love you. No, you're not a hoe. You're just ignoring my text because you're being fake.
Wait, so fake.
Whatever. That's been my new thing recently. I've been saying whatever.
You have really good bits. Because I
Thank you.
I always think of you.
Wait, I love saying things like that make me go,
Wait, that's my favorite. Yes, that's my
Yes,
favorite.
things that make me go,
Things make me go, That's my favorite.
That make me go, because there are a lot of things that make me
There's
go,
so many things that make me go, because it's so applicable to so many things. And you can say things to make me go, woohoo!
Or things that make me go,
Like, it's just so versatile, and I think that everybody should implement it. If you have any more questions, feel free to contact me.
Yes.
I'll be available.
Okay, beautiful. Do you have anything to add to sign off?
You're so journalist coded.
Yes.
So
Can we get
glad
your
to be
name?
on
Can you
this
spell it?
I'm
No.
Christina.
You're Christina. Have you ever been interviewed by a Medill student? They're like, okay, so can we get your name and can you spell it and your pronouns and do I have
I
consent to
have
record
been
you?
interviewed, but they didn't ask my name. I guess they didn't do the assignment right.
See, I got recorded
They
by
probably got a McGill
I
F.
know, they really just wanted the statistics. They didn't care about who I was.
Statistics, yeah. Statistics, yeah.
Statistics.
Have you ever seen
yeah.
the film with Timothy
Statistics,
Chalamet?
yeah.
Miss Lawton.
Miss
Miss
Lawton.
Lawton. Miss Lawton.
I knew people who were taught by Miss Lawton.
How do you know them?
Because he went to LaGuardia and there are a lot of lag kids here.
I miss the old Timothy Chalamet. That's how I'm gonna close off.
I miss Twinkathy
I
Chalamet.
miss when he was French and he had the accent above the E and he didn't.
Yes!
He went
Did
to
he
the,
kill the accent?
No,
like
but
2017 to 2022.
Kylie Jenner probably killed it. I miss my twink
That's
video.
fake as
Yes,
fuck.
I miss Twinkathy. I miss Twinkathy.
You should DM him and let him know. Write him a letter, maybe.
Wow, what a lovely message from my friends. But now it's time to get into the cooking or baking. I think this is cooking. I think you cook pancakes. I don't think you bake pancakes. Okay, step 1, gather all ingredients. Check. Okay, 2, combine milk and vinegar in a medium bowl and set aside for 5 minutes to make sour milk. This is what makes the pancakes fluffy, and nobody knows this, is that it's the sour milk. So let's get started, shall we? I hate when it says medium bowl, because it's like I gotta figure out. Okay, so I need a large bowl. It needs to just be smaller than the other bowl. Because I'm like, well, what's medium? Like, do I need to put this into a larger bowl, or do I need a smaller bowl that's gonna go into this bowl? Like, the bowls are relative. It's never just me. But this needs to be the smaller bowl. This is the truth, that's what I've learned. Okay, so there's a problem already off the bat. And it's that I have one bowl. So instead of using another bowl, this is kind of a bowl. It's not a mixing bowl. It's like for heating things up in the microwave. It's like a well, I mean, that's how my family uses it. Maybe that's not what it's for. But anyways, maybe I'll put the mic here. Hello. Can you get... Okay, I know this is annoying, but I've changed my mind because I can't talk and do the mixing. And I need to do mixing. So, we need a 3/4 cup of milk because we're gonna make our sour milk. So, let's discuss my night. It was a lot of fun. I hadn't gone out in forever, and my best friend Sophie was like, I'm not going out. Too much work, and we're going out tomorrow. And blah, 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 blah. She's locking it. Like, she's being a big girl. She's locking it. Like, I can't even fault her for that. But it's been so sad because I've missed her so dearly. And then we were, like, getting ready for the pre, and someone was like, where's Sophie? And they were like, she's not coming. Blah, blah, blah. And then one of my friends was like, no, she said she's on the way. It was huge. It was huge for me personally because I missed her so bad. 2 tablespoons of white vinegar. Then I was great. We danced. I got so many free shots, which is like one of the beautiful things about being a woman is that you really rarely have to pay for alcohol. Like, I'll let myself buy 1 shot, maybe 2 if the night isn't going well. But like, you really don't have to, which is so awesome because I bought 1 shot and it was $16. I was like, fuck you, I'm not tipping for that. Like, that's such bullshit. Like, was it a big shot? Yeah. But that's not what we're asking. What we're asking is how much I'm having to fucking pay for it. Okay, it says 2 tablespoons. So that's TBSP. Which seems like a lot, but I mean, I only put 1/4 cup of milk in. I haven't made anything in a long time. I made cookies the other day because I was really stressed out after a concert. Well, I had to leave it early because I saw someone who we won't get into, and then I had a panic attack, and then it was all... Well, actually, I didn't have a panic attack because I went home and I used my DBT coping skills. So... did not have a panic attack. A+ Julia. Yeah, I had a very fun night. I met a man who claimed to be family friends with Saddam Hussein. I was like, are you dead ass? And he was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, like Saddam like was like really close. And I was like, you can't just call him Saddam. Like you fucking know him. Like, is that not crazy? I mean, maybe he was lying to me, but I don't think he was. Which it's always so interesting, the people you'll meet in Chicago. That is the one really good thing about this city, but maybe that's just every city. I feel like that's like something you would say about like, that's the good thing about New York is there's so many people. It's like, yeah, well, there's so many fucking people in New York. It doesn't matter. So love's a bitch, right? It's just things have not been going well for me, you know, and that's okay. It's not my fault. Oh my god, look at how like goopy this is. Yeah, it's been a little bit heartbroken recently. For reasons we won't get into. And it bums me out, especially because I thought this one was going to go somewhere. I thought this one was really special. I thought we were on the same page about like how in sync we were. And that felt very important to me. I felt like that meant something. But wow, wasn't that a great video? I'll probably post that soon when I finish editing it. Okay, bye. God, I love the aquarium. Sorry, my hair's a mess because it was windy and it started raining. It is raining. It's like drizzling. I had such a good time at the aquarium. I mean, of course I did. I knew I was going to. Let's do a little purchase haul, and I can't stay here for long because I have to go pick up my friend from work. I said I would. And her work ends in 30 minutes, but I'm like 30 minutes away from where she works. I had such a great time. Everyone was filming, which made it easier for me to film. I took a picture of a child and her mother because she was like taking like a picture, like a selfie, and I was like, do you want like a real picture of you and your baby? And she was like, sure. And then I like took some of her and I was like, oh, she's so much, because the baby was so cute. And she was like, do you want a picture? And I was like, no. Not at all, actually. I'm quite content that I'm not being photographed right now. But it was very sweet of her. I appreciated it. It was very sweet of her. Yeah, I saw someone taking a selfie on the Snapchat camera with their baby. And that always wigs me out, because I'm like, can you imagine being a baby? And like, you know those babies from like 2017 where it's like their only baby pictures are like on Snapchat with like the dog filter on. Those are some of the only pictures I have of myself in like 7th grade. But like, can you imagine? Like, I have cute little baby pictures. Bing, 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 bing. Can you imagine if it was just like, no, not me. That will not be my kids. Should I be a mother? Let's get into this. But let's do a haul, and then, yeah, I guess that concludes the video. I guess it won't be that much of a video. You guys get the aquarium. You guys get, like, part of the aquarium for free. So I think we should be grateful, right? And you get my charm. I got 2 stickers and a fun item, because you always have to get stickers and you always have to get a fun item. Fun items are what makes the world go around. So they're both goofy. Everything will be fine. Isn't that so cute? And it's like shiny. And I feel very connected to the belugas because when I was really sad about my dad, I went to the aquarium, one of them waved at me. And I know it's mean to my father. My father wasn't fat. Even if he was, I'd still love him. But he was bald. I mean, maybe that was just the chemo. But I went there and I was all sad. And then it looked like one of the belugas waved at me. So now, I know it's mean. Like, I would, if I were, like, my dad. Like, if you were like, every time I see a beluga whale, I think of you. I'd be like, bitch, fuck you. But I don't mean it like he looks like a beluga. I just mean, I don't know, I fuck with them. And like, I'm a dolphin though. If the world were kinder to me, I'd be born as a twink or a frat boy or a dolphin or all 3. Anyways, this one is so stupid. Pink Pony Club. Yeah, the seahorses are my favorite there. I love the little seahorses, so I was like, I should totally get this. And it's just so goofy. It's just so goofy. I had to get it. And then finally, la pièce de la résistance. Oh my god, I have a surprising collection of puppets. What are you gonna do about it? And the first one was my friend, back when Grimace was big, my friend found a vintage Grimace hand puppet. And then they gave it to me. And then I also have my clam. And I think that's it, except, I mean, now I have this. But 3, I think, is a surprising amount of puppets for a 21-year-old to have. I disagree. We should have more puppets. You're so right! But look at him. And it's like the fun kind of like rubbery texture. So I just foresee this. And it's also small. But I think everybody needs to have a puppet. I think we need to have more puppetry in our day-to-day lives. Because I'm a puppet. You control me. I'm a puppet. You don't know me. I'm over the moon. I had a great day. I had a great day at the aquarium, and there was nobody there bothering me or making me go to an exhibit I didn't want to go to or making me stay too long. I had a great time. I got to watch the dolphins for like 10 minutes, just stare down. I'm a joy to have in class. Bitches who don't be a joy to have in class be like, I'm a joy to have in class. I was always a joy to have in class though. Read my fucking, if you guys have access to my report cards from like elementary school and middle and high school, check the tapes. I was a joy to have in class. I still am. Anyways, it's time for me to go. Much love. Mwah!